Good evening, fellow travellers. Here we are this evening at the Durian roundabout in Kampot. I was filming here at night time during the water festival and the fairs. I thought I'd come back and show you what it looks like on a normal day, and we can have a look and talk about Cambodian driving and traffic. There are rules with the driving in Cambodia, believe it or not. They're just different. Rule number one, what happens behind you does not matter. The rear vision mirror is purely for adjusting your hair, and indicators are just bright lights. If you indicate, very often people will overtake you on the side that you've indicated you're about to pass off. Having said all that, there's surprisingly few traffic accidents here. People drive slow, and they generally don't get road rage. If there is an accident, people are straight away on their phones, contacting the most powerful person, usually a policeman that they know, and getting them down there, and then negotiating with the other driver's powerful patron. Patronage is part of the culture here. And that's the Kampot night market that I did a tour of in a previous video. You'll also notice that people don't wear helmets here in general. They will more so in Phnom Penh, but that's to avoid the fines the police impose. Police in Cambodia generally do not work at night time unless there's a special event on. So at night time, or after the police have knocked off work for the day, very few people wear a helmet. In Phnom Penh it's a little bit different. The police have started patrolling at night time now, and they earn a set commission from any fine they impose, so they're eager to do it. You don't hear any horns honking, no one's angry. There's no traffic lights, give way signs, stop signs, but it all still works. There's a lady and her baby on an electric motorbike. They're starting to gain in popularity. And you'll notice two different types of tuk-tuks. There's the old ones that are locally made and connected to a motorbike. They're being slowly replaced by the specialist one-piece pre-made ones from India. I think you can pick one up for about 2 or 3 grand, and it's another way of making income for a lot of people. Here's an Indian one coming along just now. Pass app is the most popular ride-hailing service here in Cambodia. There's another Indian style tuk-tuk. Driving a school car, yes, people do learn how to drive. I know one person who has a driver's license though. I've been very lucky. I've only copped a couple of fines here and there in my 20 years of driving here. Each time I was in the wrong, so that was fair enough. If you're respectful to the police, they're generally okay here. They're not voracious. They do have to make a living. And as I mentioned before, they do get a cut officially. It's not an unofficial thing, it's real, legal, of any fine they impose. The iconic centre of town. I'll do a piece on the durian fruit at some point. They go for about $20 a piece. And now I understand why people sell them out of back of gigantic SUVs. That's more the traditional style of tuk-tuk. It's not a tuk-tuk, but that's a motorbike onto a trailer. Here we go. Here's the these are the locally made ones that are slowly dying out. Beside an Indian one, wood carving on it. There's a state number plate on the car. I've had taxi drivers who are policemen before, and they'll make sure their uniform is displayed in their car and so is their hat, so they won't be pulled over by other policemen. This road, if you follow it down here in one direction, if you go to the left, the market, it takes you to Sandalville. Keep going straight ahead, it'll take you to Phnom Penh. Who can count the most people on a motorbike here today? Not seeing any really big ones, only 3 or 4 at a time. Most I've seen is 8 on a motorbike at one time, all the family. I personally fit 5 people on a motorbike once. That's cute. Look, a golf cart. I see a few of them around town actually. And tourists, rented motorbikes from Bison Tours. This road down here, if you go along it, it'll take you to Kep and onto the Vietnamese border. When I first arrived in Cambodia, I was living in Phnom Penh a couple of decades ago. If someone had a Camry, they were rich. People are prepared to spend a large proportion of their income on a big fucker like that. Look at that. Okay, that road there, that takes you to the old part of town, the tourist ghetto. There's a supermarket, one of the about 7 I think we've got in town. They're not too bad, they've got a wide selection of things. They don't always have the best prices. And into the setting sun, due west, that'll take you down to the old bridge over the river. There's petrol stations open 24 hours a day. And that's not a bad bank if you've got a foreign ATM card. There's 4 ATMs at the side that are open 24 hours a day as well. And even the bank has the Spirit House out the front. I'll do a dedicated video on those one day. Okay guys, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press a like. If you've got any comments, questions or feedback, please leave them below and I'll catch you next time. Cheerio, travellers.